Morning everyone, a bit late. I saw a fleeting glimpse, a couple of glimpses of a painting that looked online, on the TV. It looked like a Corot or Corot print. It's just a bit of a sort of a stream and a load of sort of grass texture up here in the foreground. And there was sort of a boat on here. Well, I don't know if I'll paint it, but I don't really like man-made objects in my landscape. So this is just saying, but a memoir really. I've got a big tree coming up here. Another one there, and then a bit of background. If you want to know what this pencil is, it's a Koh-i-Noor. I can't read that bit. Koh-i-Noor, KOH-1 Noor NOOR. It's a lovely pencil. It's got a big thick lead in it, and just put it back in there. I've only got one lead. You can buy more, but I've had this for several years now. I don't use it very often, but for doing stuff like that, it's just going to be covered up. We can just add a little bit to that. I'm not using the colours that Corot used. I've got my palette. I've got light red and a cadmium red. Ultramarine, cadmium yellow pale, a bit of yellow ochre, and a bit of the Payne's grey, which I've got in all my paintings, I think. So I'm just going to give this a bit of a waggle. Let's get my bit of linseed oil. I think if I use fast drying oil, it'll tend to dry a bit quick, but I'm going to try it. A bit of oil. Oh, God, crumbs. Ooh. Okay, so let's have just a sky, any old sky, bit of white, a bit of blue. Get this done quickly, because I want to get on to the texturing of this foreground here. Let's just fill that in there a bit. This is a canvas paper. If you missed the little monologue a couple of days ago, Saturday or Friday, when we went to the range, my wife and I went to the range, a really large, that's like Wilco's. It's a sort of mid-range, mid-range hardware store. They used to have a big range of colours and artist materials, but they sacrificed a large corner of the store to facilitate an Iceland, which in the UK is a chain of freezer foods, which we use quite now and again. We have a local one, but they didn't have what I wanted, except this paper pad, the oil paper pad. It's got a slight tooth to it, slight grain. 15 sheets to a book. 16.6 millimeters by 11.7. Oh no, sorry, 16.6 inches by 7 inch, 11.7 inches. Well, there it is. Look, 420 millimeters by 297 millimeters. 15 sheets, acid free. super paper. It's the right size and you can cut it. It's very good. It's a lot cheaper than this Winsor and Newton. Same weight paper. Look, there's the Winsor and Newton. That was about £10. This was less than £6 for twice the size and more sheets. So I bought 3 pads of that. I'm really delighted. It's going to take quite a while to get through three pads because I do watercolours in between as well. Let's come down and get a bit much lighter than down on the horizon. Right, so we'll go back with some nice. Well, I've changed the burnt sienna to this light red. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I like the light red. I used to use it when I was doing those tone studies. So there we are. We've got a lot of holes there, which is lovely. And we can fill them with some cloud. Right, let's clean the brush. I cleaned one of my brushes. This is this big laying in brush, but I didn't clean it enough, and I'm going to have to give that a good going when I finish this painting. Good going over with fairy liquid or a good quality washing up liquid. It cleans your hands as well. So here we are. Let's get this. Give that a good pull through there, and we'll put some paint over there. Look, it's got a nice mixed sky, light cloud. The weather lately, last week, has been really good. Cold to begin with. I'm waiting for the sun to come out now. But at least it's better than it has been. Now I'm going to just. I want that lighter than there, but I'm going to cover that with a bit of background maybe. This is just, these are all Winsor colours. Nice woody clouds. Oh, just blend a little bit, and you've got a nice blue sky with some nice clouds going over. Okay, so we'll leave that now. Now the fun begins. I put a bit of background in there. Background, well, just some trees. So I'll mix a bit of light red, not light red. Three primaries, and a bit of white. No, I want that blue really, more blue. That's a bit better. a bit of background. It's not a very nice colour, that is it? The blue is a better colour because it's distance, and we just fill in that background there because I've got to put a tree in there. Right, okay. I'll go into that in a minute. I just want to establish some of this texture. I'm going to use this rough old brush, worn out brush, bit of red, bit of ochre, and a bit of this, bit of that. Change the colours so we get a nicer. A bit more green, really. I can darken areas of that. Put a bit of towering on there. I'm not a sadist, but I'm listening on the radio, well, on my tablet, to a new, well, new to me, documentary on the German atrocities in the war, and it's a bit harrowing. The first one was Aim and Gert. You know, we've all seen Schindler's List. Terrible. Right, okay, so there's our. Let's have a bit of this. Right, okay, so that's that one. It's totally different to what I saw. Right, let's get a bit of green, light green, in there. A bit of dark. Now that's not glowing yet. A bit of white in that. Right, we'll leave that. We'll go back onto, let's do that, put that river in. Or stream, whatever. And it's predominantly blue, so we'll do it in blue. Good bit of lighter colour in here. Just take that down. Right, that's just, I'll put some, I'll texture here as well, and I think using my old brush. Look, just pushing the brush. It's not stipple, it's just texture. Right, we'll go back to that in a minute. I put more colour in. Well, I'll do that now. Right, okay, let's put that tree in there. I don't know whether this is a spring day or what, but we'll do a... Some bit of dark behind, the shadow. Right, okay, I wouldn't say there was a corro tree, would you? Now I'm going to put a larger tree. Let's get a tree brush. There we are, put one here. Oh, sort of a grey ochre, I suppose, would be a good bit of a... I'll put these in with this brush. It's quite a good brush actually for... I can texture over that with some leaves. Get some green on it. Alright, let's do the other side as well. Let's get a greeny, dark green. Well, we could probably put some, cover some of that up. Right, okay, so I'm going to change some of that there. Well, that's some blue, but I want to. Put a bit of that, say, yellow in the background here. Alright, so we're going to texture some of that now. Some of this tree here. I'll have a bit of light. A bit of shadow. I'll put a bit more trunk and stuff in there. Look, you don't need to heavily detail. I'll try to take that tree off the side and so get a bit more of that. sort of after Impressionist trees. Right, okay, well let's do the water now. I want to, I don't know, I want it a bit more, a bit of dark green in here. So I can drag that down over the water. And you'll see why in a minute. It's really drying. Okay, that's a little bit better. Don't really any sort of repetitions of things. Right, give that a clean. And we'll get in with a bit of the blue. Now I try to keep my horizontals horizontal and blending. Oh, I'm going to have to do something there. But while that's sort of a bit wet, so let's just drag some of that down. Oh, it doesn't want to move, does it? Because you're going to have a reflection of it in the water. That's a bit better. I've got to justify all that. Okay, the old nice. Look, we can do with that brush, look. Push it around a bit. Model a bit around there. Plenty of blue. Right, now if I put some darks, some lights in there or in darks, a bit of contrast, counter change, white. Where that bank comes down, bit there. Oh, it's great fun, this is, isn't it? Bit of shadow, and it's a bit of that. Oh, just wiggling the brush around. Another bit of showering. It's drying. Probably because of that dryer that I've got in the paint. Right, let's get that water. I've got a lot of room now on this makeshift palette. Okay. Don't know what's going on over there. I'm taking scaffold down. There was some building work going on around here. Well, I'll balance that in a minute. Let's get that water done. Get these strokes horizontal. I don't know if it's right or not, but it's it looks right, so that's what I'm counting on. Get that bit of green in there. And get some of that in there. And then we drag that down. Sounds like a log conversion. Alright, let's put some nice greeny stuff in here. Got to do that trunk, the reflection. Let's just get that a bit darker there. Right, now we've got that sort of browny sort of stuff. So there we have it. But if that's wrong, I can't check it really. So I'm trying to put in counter change. Light against dark. So these are for the reeds, or whatever, grasses coming up here. Right, we need a bit more of that yellow in here. You know. just to balance the other side. Let's get a little bit of that yellow spring colour. Right, I wouldn't say my trees are particularly good, so a bit of black and red. Right, I'm going to have to give that a bit more texture with the yellow. Cover up some of the bits that aren't really good. Now, yellow seems to be a good colour. But I'm making this up, inspired by what I think was a corro, but I think that's come out quite well. I just want to get that down there a little bit more. That's better. It's nicely merged. Just a little bit of a streak. No, don't overdo that. Right, okay, I'm going to let that go. I'm going to move my palette and dismantle this. Put that to one side. And brushes, these are the ones for cleaning, plus my big one. So I'll put them on the toweling. Put the old big mounds on it. So there we are, sort of an Impressionist painting. So I hope you like that one, folks. It's a bit different, but what I'm really pleased with is this just a two-tone blue and white. Look, easy, and you can give it little puffy bits, but that looks quite like a realistic sky that's coming over now as I speak. I haven't over textured these trees. They are Impressionist. They're not Constable. They're more probably Monet, with sort of dabs with the side of a brush. I don't know. I'm not an expert on these things. I do my best. Anyway, I hope you like that, folks. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.